No trace of a social media cauldron was bubbling when Kevin Martin reached the NBA. In 2004 he arrived from tiny Western Carolina, far from the glamour of UCLA, and went on to play 12 mostly noise-free seasons at the highest level without his father unleashing even one inflammatory quote. Yet you could argue that the recently retired Martin, for all the differences between their backgrounds, can identify with the incessantly scrutinized Los Angeles Lakers phenom Lonzo Ball as much as any player, current or former. Don't get hung up on the fact that Martin was the 26th overall pick in his NBA draft, compared to Ball at a heady no. 2 or that Martin was known for finishing plays from the wing as opposed to Ball's being asked to run a team from the point as a 20-year-old. You will see it instantly if you watch old clips of Martin's, shall we say, distinctive shooting stroke, which has a renewed relevance amid the ceaseless conversation about the way Ball, the prized rookie point guard for the Lakers who is forever hyped for greatness by his father, LaVar slings the ball at the basket with a release point to the left of his left eye. People were telling me, this kid shoots just like you, Martin said in a phone interview last week, recalling how he learned of his new perimeter doppelganger in the lead-up to the draft last summer. And I was like, there's no way somebody else shoots like me. I never thought my form would come to the surface again in basketball history. Then I saw him and said, we have the exact same starting point and end point. It's crazy. New Yorkers will get their first up-close glimpse of the most scrutinized shot mechanics in the sport Tuesday night at Madison Square Garden, when the Knicks host the Lakers and Ball brings his unsightly shooting percentages of .321 from the floor, .246 from three-point range and .471 from the free throw line into one of the NBA's most storied buildings. Ball struggles to not only make shots but also to consistently free himself from defenders to comfortably uncork his wonky jumper, recently prompted the ESPN analyst and former All-Star guard Chauncey Billups in one of those trademark TMZ video interviews at Los Angeles International Airport to advise the rookie to reach out to Martin for advice. Turns out Billups isn't the only one who has had that thought. Corey Brewer, the veteran Lakers forward who is close friends with Martin, passed along Ball's phone number in hopes that the two might connect. But the ever-polite Martin, who was reluctant to be interviewed as he would like to keep a respectful distance given the daily hoopla Ball already endures, said he wouldn't dare impose himself on Ball in the middle of his rookie campaign. It's not something you want to mess with during the season, Martin said. Sit down after the season and evaluate everything. Guys don't want to hear it right now, every little thing that everybody else is saying. There could be a right time later on. Regardless of whether Ball ever seeks out Martin, or vice versa, one presumes it would harden Ball as well as nervy Lakers officials, coaches and fans to hear that Martin would advocate only small refinements to Ball's current approach rather than a wholesale reconstruction. That's the way Martin did it, tuning out his own chorus of naysayers by making subtle but crucial changes, summer after summer, starting after his freshman year of college.